from the 48-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Niners are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Crawford. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. You look at this Niner defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Flushed out right. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Well, the Rams at 6-3 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8. Under. Hey! Out to the right. Out to the right. Right, Tony.
The throwing again is Stroud. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Puka Nacua with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Rams are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Able to spin free. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no... They're running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead they'll hand off up the middle. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
All of a sudden, those lanes over there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. You can talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one. And I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
On first down, Crawford. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
As Stroud now to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A gain of 37.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's a gain of 7, and will leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. The tally there, minus 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. They'll come out in the pistol. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 3 yards out. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive...
He's got a man complete. And he He steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. But it's caught. Tompkins. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 96 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
They go play action here on first down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Moody for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Stroud. Throwing deep here for Coleman. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They'll throw now on the final play. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Throwing on second and long. Stroud. Here's a diving catch right side. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Play action. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle they go. It's Crawford. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Stroud working out of the gun. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Stroud to throw it. Touchdown! Puka cool. With career touchdown number 91, he joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Nice footwork at the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 161 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Official.
Because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 181 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I don't know. My bad. I'm on the phone with Steph.
Defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I don't know. Be more.
Just trying to get to the quarterback, trying to scheme someone open who will get
I don't know, bro.
and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps.
Shut the fuck up, man.
So they can't run the football.
And room there to work it inside the 25. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right?
You're not funny, bro.
Continue to feed him.
You're fucking goofy.
Make sure he's touching the football because you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on
You ain't funny,
and
bro.
keep the clock ticking.
Yeah.
To a first down as he runs into the wall right around the line of scrimmage. He called his number a lot.
I don't know. I told him after this game, I keep the Panthers because Amanda said the Panthers were done.
One of my favorite coaches in the NFL. He used to have a meeting with his running backs every
I do
year.
it like after the game.
And say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time.
I don't know if I'll be able to get game.
Here we go on fourth down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 23-yard run. And the 49ers look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So illegal touching, Charles. If you set foot out of bounds as a receiver, you can't be the first to touch it.
You nailed it on that one. You've got to be mindful of the sideline.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. Looking middle, and that's complete. Second down and 4. Stroud out of the gun here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A shotgun snap to Stroud. That is into the hands of Coleman downfield. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
15-yard line.
The throwing again is Stroud. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes. L.A. football.
Well, no, it's crazy. I just did an offside kick and I got it, and you said that shit.
But a start. It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working.
What the score is?
Right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back
Oh
out
shit!
on the
You
field
got the
after
2
having
minutes.
already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Under. 19 seconds. Look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
Stroud.
What?
Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game.
Oh my god! I didn't see that Stroud just fucking slow.
5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Oh,
I played for. A man named Ken Donahue is not there right now because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, "Tell you what,
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.